Yo, what's good everyone, welcome back to another video, and today you can clearly see me on my pig in one of the bicycle parks. And in between videos I have finished building the bicycle, well, the multi-story bicycle park, so I'll head out there and show you that now. So I have parked in one of the more remote parking lots, make my way on this wonderful, beautiful, protected bicycle track. So nice not to drive on a main road, a dedicated track. Now there's no one coming to the single player, so just barrel on straight through. And as you can see, I'm about to head left. And different stories of the bicycle park. So I think I'll head up to the third floor and just leave it right here, just like so. So what I'll do, I will show you the rest of the bicycle park now. So as you can clearly see, this is the completed structure. I don't have to worry about things floating because I've got all this support on the side. It does look meta. It looks interesting from these angles, but I think from this angle it looks the best. It looks almost looks like it's got the most structural integrity. Can't speak today, apologize for that, but yeah. So you've got your stairs, your lift, and I'll demonstrate all of this later, so, or just now I guess. So as you can see here, you've got the ground floor, got all your bicycle spaces, which does kind of back onto this track here, but it's no big deal. Got a nice path, and because it's all bicycles anyway, it's what human scale, that's all a lot slower, and you don't have to worry about getting run over as much, if at all. And you don't need, and because it's not the car parking, the pigs, as you saw earlier, they can walk straight through, and it's not any problem at all. Now for this first entrance here, we see you've got the main route, which is bi-directional, and then you've got a left turn here, and then you've got a right, which can head all the way down a giveaway line, and this heads all the way through up to the ramps. This gives way here, so ideally you'd come through like that, and then you head up the ramp, you head right, up straight away. You have to give way to the left, and I'll show you why in a moment. And then this is your next floor, and the next floor up, so floors 2 and 3, the first right takes you up another floor, and if you keep going straight, it will take you down a floor. And because there's no underground parking, that's why there isn't a option to go down, because it's just nothing down here other than the lava pit, I guess. So if we keep heading up the floors, so you've got your floor 2, and then you've got your floor 3, which is the same. If you head up this floor 4, up to floor 4, you see you turn right, go up, sky. There's also no giveaway line because there's no upper floor where the ramp comes down. So just head here and instantly head out and do your upper floor. Now for the ramp going down, you cannot take the first right to go up the ramp. There's no upper floor to go to. So these alternate ramps here just deleted, I guess. So you head all the way through, and you've got this nice sky here, open air on the third floor, very small bit. And then, yeah, so when you come down the floor, you head right, and the upper floor ramp has to give way to you, and you head round. More of the same old. That's floor 2, and then you've got your floor 1. So, as you can clearly see here, there's just like no ramp here that's like in your way. But you do have to give way at the very bottom of this ramp because you've got the track with the... So, yeah, this is like the exit. There isn't another exit going up here. So, if you can clearly see, like, there's an exit just straight out. I do say, though, I think maybe not necessarily for the second floor, but likely for the third floor, if I have any development over here, I might extend the track outwards, so you might be able to see like a high-flying bridge across the top of this highway. The highway, again, for all intents and purposes, the A3. Need to figure out the numbering system for highways actually. So yeah, I've not actually demonstrated like the pathing and whatnot. So I'll head up a few floors to the uppermost floor. Well, remember, make sure not go down. It's like the first one. There we go. This is your uppermost floor. And at each side, you've got stairs which head down. Make sure to not bang your head, so you've got to mind your head. You can also go back up. And then at each and every floor, what you can do, there's a lift as well, so you crouch to go down a floor. So here, floor 3, floor 2, and the ground floor. So that's actually floors 1, 2, and 3. And again, you can jump up, go up a floor, like so. So now we're floor 2, jump up, floor 2, and then floor 3 at the very, very top. Now, the reason why I've decided to park by, like, on floor 2 is because I know the floor 3 doesn't have shelter, so I don't really want to do that. Unless if I'm here for a short time and the weather is beautiful, then I'll probably park up top, but I know sometimes it can get a bit wet, so I want my bike to be protected. Anyway, I head back down to ground floor. And in today's video, I've not actually discussed what we're doing, but unless you read the title, then you probably know what I'm going to do. The thing that I will do today is probably build some of like the lecture halls or classrooms, whatever you really call it, like a lobby, like a cafeteria sort of area. And what I want to do is have this like one block like gap thing. Well, yeah, pretty much. So it's going to be up to there. And I want to keep the pathway like away from being directly underneath these upper floors, just because I want it to be like open. And I know we're bending around for the bicycle parking lot, I don't really care. It's fine. It adds a bit of variety. You might even want to like curve it around a bit, but I'm not sure. Might be able to have like a snugly fit in, maybe, no, that's like too long and narrow, but if say there's like something to do with like, this negative space. I do actually have like the official Minecraft book collection. I think it's 8 books, and one of them's creative, and it talks about, I think it's something along the lines of like what to do with negative space, how to avoid it, and what you can do if there is unavoidable negative space. So I talk about negative space. I've just purpose built. I don't really have sort of negative space. I think I might have something like here, maybe. These might be negative space. But it's not really a big deal, because it's just, yeah, it's fine, I guess. And then, like, I know there's things like this, where there is plenty of negative space, but trees work. Oh, yeah, here is a bit, but I think it's, like, halving, I guess, like a sort of an unofficial path. And then, like, the spacing of the builds, it's like an alley to the back, as an example. You've got walking space here. This is actually very, very deliberate. It looks like negative space, but it actually isn't, because it's provision for like the trucks to slow down, a shorter distance for people to cross. I've got another one on the bicycle track here, so it's just one block to cross for the pedestrians. And partly the reason, if I've not discussed the reason for putting the road underneath, it's HGV road, so there's going to be lots of mass going down here. We don't really want to stop the HGVs, and another reason, there's 2 main reasons why I built an underpass instead of an overpass. Firstly, it allows large vehicles to gain momentum going down, so they don't have to use lots of pressure going up, fuel, whatever. And also, the going down momentum isn't wasted, so you don't really need brakes, you don't really need power, you can just coast underneath, and that's fine. And also, with the HGVs as well, well, I did mention that, but also with these housing and stuff, it would be quite, I know the bicycle park, it is a bit intrusive, but it's bicycle, so it's fine. But if there's like an overpass here, that might be a bit icky. And then it's just harder for people to cross. I know there's been a bit of a problem with this like bicycle track here, but because there's lots of people crossing here, this is like from all 8 like accommodation blocks and the 3 houses as well. I know there's going to be lots of people crossing constantly, so that would obstruct the flow of traffic. Compared to here, we've only got like a few, I think it's like 8 bicycle spaces for these houses and their guests, I guess. So it's not that bad, and yeah. There'll probably be like lights in real life to let people know when it's like not safe to go. So say if they're like radar sensors or whatever, like here and here. And if, say, there are people crossing them, then there'd be like a warning for vehicles to like slow down. But yeah, digression aside, might need to build up the path a bit. I do say actually, I feel like that's a bit too close. I might want to build it out a bit further. And the upside is, I might actually be able to do something with the space that I give myself. I think I'll probably I'll push on to beyond this tall grass. And I think I'll again push on through up to about here. Yes, that looks good. And then I'll bring this path down. And there we go, that's it. So that's quite cool. And as you can see, I've got some negative space on both sides, which is plenty. It could rightfully be justified as probably being a bad thing, but I think it might be a good thing. Might be able to build like some nice gardens, maybe like some streams, maybe some open areas. But I know I've got lots of land that I can intentionally use. I can probably use like lots of this, mainly. I can just build just something here. I know this U-bend here thingy might be a bit of a problem. One thing I could possibly do, I've noticed I don't really like the way how that bends, so, and that is quite frankly, that's perfectly aligned. It's just begging for me to do this. Extend that through. And then bring the cobble pizza through. That looks nice. Yes. So you've got that. And I know I can actually do something about that though. I'm going to make a bend here. Again, it's just itching for me to do this. No. Can get away with doing that. And then like building this out, maybe like that, so it's like a sort of, I can kind of truncate that, restrict that a bit. Yeah, that looks quite good to be honest. And then on this side I can just do something meta similar, like so. That looks good. And then I'll just build that, cut that off. We've got this like loop here, which I can just delete. So I don't really want the fastball going like all the way around. There's not really anything like sort of here anyway. Like you can just walk at that point. I know, say if there's like some sort of car, maybe bus, train interchange here, then people want to go from here to their dorms over there. So that's a perfect, not really walking distance, that's quite far, but cycling distance is actually pretty decent. So just fill this in. And I do have an idea of what I want to do in this section, because it's just itching to do it. So yeah, I think what I'd ideally want to do, very briefly, I'll describe that I just want to like build some sort of multi-story here, and I can use a bridge to connect over the bicycle track, and then have some more main building here. And in this time that I'm actually replacing this hopper, I'd just like to say thank you so much for 88 subscribers at the time of filming. I really do appreciate it, that this support does mean a lot to me. And because we're edging closer and closer to 100 subs, I think I'd like to announce a few plans for some of the videos I do. So I think I've got 3 videos planned, just like 100 subscriber specials. Partially backlog, partially I want to build I've got some new content that I want to release, and 100 sub milestone would be perfect. And also, it's just a general refresh. So the 3 videos I plan, 2 of them will be a train review. Which train, you'll just have to find out, although I do discuss about it a fair bit, so you may have some clues. Also, if you see me on Discord a lot, you'll probably know what train that is. I'm not mentioning it just yet. And one of them is going to be a short, and one of them will be the long form. I do apologise in advance if the editing's a bit scruffy. I'm a bit new to this whole world of train reviews, so I'd like to see what you guys think about that. And another one is going to be a completely refurbished channel trailer, which from now on the channel trailer for my channel will just be the subscriber milestone videos. It's basically montage with a song of my choosing as like the background song. Again, the song you'll just have to find out, but I will link it in the description of the subscriber milestone video when it does come around. So yeah, those are the 3 videos. Again, thank you so much for the support. And with that, I am going to be on my way to building the structure now. So now that I've sort of blocked off the bicycle lane, we'll be able to do some basic spruce log stuff. Get some like spruce. Did I use spruce wood? I think I did not. No, because you've got the. I think I'll get some spruce wood as well. Or caps not. And yeah, again, I'm not really going to use planks except for like the floor. I do like this like sort of look, but if I'd like to see what you guys and girls think of it. So going for sort of like modernist design, but with like wood because it's the forestry area. I might use different materials for the other industries. So that's the very, very base of like this multi-story. I think it's probably going to be an office building just because it feels like it should. And it's also going to come with this really cool, that sort of walkway thingy. So I'm not going to have... It's definitely not going to be obtrusive or anything. I think it'll just be the regular spruce wood and strips of spruce wood and planks and things. But I think especially for this build, I think placing like a base would be good. Because I might actually have floor to ceiling windows in this build, which could make it look a bit interesting. I'm not 100% sure yet because I've not built it. I don't actually have a test world either, so yeah. I'm not sure if I really should have a test world, but I think part of the charm of this playthrough is I just build things as I go along. And also my previous like trials sort of worlds, like the 2.0, 1.0 plans, those are sort of my test worlds anyway. What's that zombie doing? Can't pop there, mate. Hey. Look at me. No, you can look at me. Like, what are you doing? Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Also, I need to build these up by 4, not 3. That's an important thing to do because I'm going to have, like, that. Yeah, and you saw that's too low. Like, bumping it first way. And I know 3 blocks is, like, not enough. If I just show, like, my head does hit the top. I mean, really, it should be 4, but 4's just too big, and also it's not nice. If I'm going for 4, I might as well. This is just general advice. If you're going for 4, you might as well go for 5, because it's just that, and you can fit 2 smaller floors, if you're going extremely extravagant, what you might even go so far to do is to go 7 blocks, which is very grand, and you can put 2 normal floors in the middle. That's digression aside. Time to head back to the build. So because it's like nothing grand, it's not like a lobby or anything, it will just be the 3 blocks. I think I might have storage in the... No, definitely offices on the bottom floor. I'm probably going to have more offices on a second as well, because the idea is I don't want the walkway to be like this. It's going to feel... I might want it actually. I might want like a walkway here. That could work. But preferably what I do is have a walkway like this, so it feels... Yes. Thinking about it, I might not. But there's definitely going to be some extra floors, I think. And one way I could round it off is if I have like a roof terrace. I think a roof terrace, I will admit, is a bit of a lazy strategy to get around actually having to like round off the top. But like a roof terrace, it's easy. I don't have to like waste time making it look good. And it still looks good. And it also has a function as well, most importantly, that I know I would have had problems with like... It's somewhat difficult trying to find what to do with like the roofs. Luckily, when I don't really know what to do, I can just put stuff up there. So like here I've got like a chest, I've got like a small like function lobby sort of area up here. In these, it's the bathrooms, which I would have put beneath, but thankfully that exists. And also here I've got like the bedroom and like a function room as well. But in this office build, it is going to be quite utilitarian, and because it's like a square, I don't really want to build... I don't like building pyramids, and I think a triangular roof. Yeah, thankfully I am on Java Edition, so I can just use commands. Again, lazy, but I don't really want to do anything else. And because, speaking of command, I am just going to use command here because I don't really want to waste my time actually fully building out something. But remember the negative coordinate. Although to be fair, I think I'm so far away from the positive, I just get an error message instead of anything else. Spruce blank. Try F3D. I think it's F3B actually. Get screenshots in F3D to just clear messages and get all this lovely produce, which I can use for future farms. I've got lots of stuff as well, so I might want to make like an archive, storage archive. By the way, you won't see me using glass panes that much at all. I think I have glass panes. Yeah, I do. I've only got them in like these clearly inset walls, but whenever I do anything floor to ceiling, anything, I will just use glass blocks. If there's any part of the build that has like floor to ceiling, I know these all have glass panes because they're like inset. But if I say teleport to the center of the world building, as an example, I do use glass blocks. It's particularly like here, it would be really awkward having panes. All my modern builds, all of these, like they all use glass blocks as well. Not sure about my other station stuff though. I don't even use glass there. It's just open. But yeah, things like this, they do use glass blocks. And then here I don't even have glass. It's just doors. And then here, yeah. The first step is actually putting in the glass. I think I might only have an entrance actually beneath the footbridge, because firstly the footbridge forms as like a sort of external entrance, and I can just have that there as well. And by the way, it will be a sheltered walkway, because I think that's just called us like fully enclosed, so you can say that have a view of the passing bicycles underneath. Yeah, I'm gonna have it lower. I don't really want a higher one because it's human scale. So if I was building car one, I might have it higher or might have it lower sort of tunnel. But it's also another thing why I built it like this, because if I built any lower, then it'd be way too uncomfortable for like any sort of traffic at all, and too much higher would just be disappointing. Again, texture packs here. I do have texture packs. I do go through all my texture packs in the pre-releases to the series. I will admit they are old videos. You can hear the roaring PC in my background, and you might be able to hear traces of that still. It's not like a confirmed way of getting rid of that. But I do have audio suppression on, so I can get most of the background noise cut out. And also, there's no intro. I am aware I have used my train. I've got 2 intros now for my channel. I did use the trains one for episode 39 and 40, but I think I should have a Minecraft one up. Definitely on this video, maybe on a few previous videos. But yeah. Generally, what I've done is I've got clips from both of my series in each intro, but I've got, I think, 1 Minecraft in the trains one and 3 trains in my Minecraft one. But the clips I do feature are non-negotiables that just fit with the music, because I do make my intros around the music and not the other way around. Another thing I can also do, I think, how does this come up? Yes, I can just do that, and then it's done. Perfect. Also, nice. I didn't know that I had one. Not sure what the maths would be on that, but I've got exactly 500 blocks, which is cool. So that's like floor 1, and then the next step is floor 2. I think I will have more than 2 floors, if I'm being quite honest. We've got this wall to do. And this should be the last wall. No, there's that one. Also, the walkway is going to be at the very least 4 blocks wide, so you can have a wall on each side. But it'll probably, I'd prefer if I could have it longer, just because it would just make it like a really cool tunnel effect for the cyclists. And also, it's either having a cool tunnel effect for the cyclists or having a nice walkway effect for the sort of people crossing. I could invest in the sort of, no, because I want the feel that the tunnel might be able to get my way of both if I can say have it extended across and have some sort of building up here. Another thing I also need to do is just here. And yeah, he's a bit boxy. I think I might go a bit higher. Definitely at least the 3rd floor. And now it's getting to night time. I think what I do is go back to my house and go to bed. And I will start using my bicycle more. I do need to get the painting sorted out as well, which I'll probably do off camera quite quick. Another thing as well, which I'd like to mention, you can pause the video if you need to see, but I'm on day 660. Now, there's 2 main reasons why it's so high. The first one is I do lots of off-camera work, such as the bicycle parking garage, and also I will admit, I do leave the game meta unintentionally. Like, I do choose to have it on, but then I just forget to play it. I might press T instead of escape to like get me out of the game, and as a result, oh, I went up, so I should really be going up, even if I did it on accident. But yeah, it does tick the game time up a lot, so I do have 660 days in this playthrough. Yeah. But there is a lot of work done, even on camera. I think we at least a day's worth of content online. In future, I'm going to park in that other, like the small one for the houses. That's temporarily where I'm staying here. And I'll just go and park here. Put that back in my inventory. But whatever I had, nothing, so it's not a big deal. And start building again. So don't worry about the mobs. I can just get rid of those between videos. Build this across. So definitely at least 3 floors, as I've already said. But I might have more. I think this would be like good offices, like sort of practice areas, maybe even classrooms. But I definitely know where I'm going to like build up to, I think. So I'll double check what additional structures I need. This could even be a cafeteria, by the way. It could really be anything auxiliary I need. I think we're all just using commands now, because yeah, needed. For the last two, yeah, for the last 2 walls, I'll do that. And with that, 1544, 71 minus 328. Glass. And do the same. Oh, need like an extra 2. And here as well. And then fill this in with logs, and then fill this in with planks. Planks like so. Head down. And if I can find that outro just outside at the back of the buildings. So honestly, just like to say thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, share, comment, all the good stuff. I do have a link to my Discord server in my channel page, which is chilled out. Not really too many rules, but you can read them when you join. You chill out, hang out, have a good time, play games, chat about anything. Doesn't even have to be about my channel or what I do on my channel. So yeah, pop over when you like. So I shall see you either in the next video or my Discord server. So as always, take care. Bye for now.